It's Sparkle Nugget in chat. All right. I'm just adjusting my volumes. That should be fine. If something isn't loud enough, tell me. I'll do my best to make things as loud as they need to be. Hello, everyone. I was gonna play some Minecraft. Time to play craft. Time to play the craft, guys. Yeah, this is my villager housing, so I'm gonna be doing a little bit with that today. I figured that would be entertaining. Because I need to move a guy over here. I've been trying to get sharpness, depth strider, and I've been sitting here rotating this guy out for like, I spent maybe like 30 minutes doing it earlier, and it was just so unproductive. Yes, you can play. Of course you can play the craft. And I think I need to go, I have a sharpness guy at our other base, and I just need to bring him here. And I might bring a few other guys that have good trades here while I'm doing that. So that's what we're going to do today. Also, you can join the servers, but if you touch my villagers, you and me gonna fight. Because, well, it takes a lot of time to get them to behave this way, you know? And that's all I gotta say about that. That's all I got to say about that. Let's see. Takes a long time to get them to behave this way. That's all I gotta say about that. Okay, so what I'm gonna do today... Hello, everyone. I'm Jay Blader. If this is your first video here, I do Minecraft stuff. I do Pokemon stuff. I do video game stuff. And, I am playing on what I would call like a forever world. It's basically a server where I'm trying to basically do all the stuff I've never done before, and that has involved a lot of building and creating and farm making, and I've had a few friends that have helped me along the way. So this is like a server. It's not like a single player world at the moment. Part of the things that we've done is do a perimeter. I don't know if you guys have ever seen one of these bad boys before, but it is a 17 by 17 chunk area, completely voided down to the bedrock. We use TNT dupers, and then we've put some farms in here to get started. And there's a lot of things. There's a lot of like kind of half-finished projects or mostly finished projects. But this is the storage area. And I need to grab some blocks so what I'm gonna do today, or what I need to work on, or what I'm gonna try to do is move that villager. We have a base we call the freaking Chud base. It's just like where we started. It's just a house where we started, and we lived there for a long time. And it's been fine, but now I need to move some of the villagers from the Chud base over to the new base, because we spend all of our time over at the perimeter just because like farms are loaded and stuff. So that means I need to move stuff from the Chud base over here, which means I need to grab things to move the freaking Chud villagers. And that is going to involve a boat or two. It is going to involve a happy ghast, and it's going to involve some leads. Leads. I have no idea. This uses copper golem sorting, which is really awesome, by the way. The little copper golems here, I can little cheaty free cam and show you. Yeah, it uses copper golems. It's pretty awesome. I didn't know that guy was there. Really great. Tons of automation in here. It's awesome. Using the new shelf blocks. Very nice. Issue. I don't know where anything freaking is half the time. Like leads? Don't know. Don't know where they're at. But we can make more. Woo! Okay. I think that's all I'm going to need. No, I'm going to need water buckets or ice. We love the Chud base. Chud farms. You guys will see the Chud base. This is the beautiful base that we actually put a lot of time into. This isn't the Chud base. Don't worry, guys. I'll show you the Chud base too. But yeah, this is the storage area. It looks very nice. I'm using... You know what? Let's swap the shader packs out. I'm using Dr. Drenel shader packs right now. Dr. Desden. And complementary is like what a lot of people use. So let's use complementary. And I'll show you how moody and nice and dark this place is. It's very nice. It's very beautiful. I think complimentary is just a little too dark for my taste. This is the furnace room, and we also use this little like recharge station box here. And then we got the villager area over here I've been working on. The water looks really nice though in this pack. And look at that. Ah, that's hot. Okay, anyway. Ah, that's what it looks like with like full bright without shaders. Very crazy. It's crazy how lighting changes things, right, guys? Anyway, I'm gonna go back to my Dr. Dresden. I think it's a nice in between. Ah, that's hot. Okay. Anyhow's it? Yeah, we're gonna move villagers from Chud over here today. And I think I'm gonna put the guy right here. So you are allowed to be free for the time being. Let's see. I'm gonna drop him in here, so I need to put water down here. Alright, this is the plan. We're gonna fly the villager over on a happy gas. And I'll drop him in here. When am I supposed to stop? I see a message. Stop! When am I supposed to stop? Oh, I have Lightmatic on. Let me turn that off. Schematic placements. Okay. Ba-ba-beep-ba-ba. We are getting double game. Oh, okay. That's hot. Alright, now you should just be getting single audio. I had 2 sources on for some reason. This is gonna be the drop chute. Okay. Now this is gonna be the fun part. I gotta get a villager into this. I don't have a sign. I have any way to stop this water. Nope. I'm gonna drop the villager in here. And then he's going to float to the center. Trust. That should be good enough. Okay. Let me cut down a tree so I can get a sign. And we going to drop them. I don't have a place to even park the happy gas over here. I don't think it matters. I'll just have to put it on the lead or something. That. Damn. Alright. You should eventually flow in there. That's the idea. So all I gotta do is get the villager into this. And he will fall to his forever home. Server may crash, by the way, if I start flying like this. It doesn't... I don't have a ton of RAM. It doesn't love it when I load chunks. When I load chunks! But we're gonna run over to Chud Base. I also have Distant Horizon mod, if you're wondering why I can see so freaking far. Well, if we go a few hundred blocks this way, you will see that this is the Chud area. This is where we, like, started on the server, so we just got some kind of rudimentary farms, carrot and potato and pumpkin and melon and a little cheap iron farm. Let's see what else we got here. Sugarcane, and then down here we have my little happy ghast here. And I actually did some terraforming over here, but you know, a little starter house. So this is the starter area, as it were. We don't really use this area anymore, but there are villagers here that I need to move. You can see we had storage down here, and then down here we had a bunch of villagers. A few of these I should probably take over. The sharpness 4 guy, I think there's a sharpness 5 guy. If there's a sharpness 5 guy, I want to take him over. Channeling Depth Strider, channeling and breaking. Nope. 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 Got that. Efficiency 5. I've got this guy too. That's a good guy though. He's good. Okay, I think it's the sharpness 4 is going to be the best I can get. And it's kind of expensive, but that's fine. Because I've spent so long rolling, I don't really care. We can always zombify them and heal them like we did with these guys down here. These are my stonemasons and stuff. This is how we've gotten a lot of stuff. A lot of emeralds and whatnot. Anyway, for the time being, I only need the sharpness 4 guy. I only need you. Yep. You're coming home with me. Alright, come on. Come on, you're free. You're free, come on. You are free. You are free to go. You are... Come on out. Look how free you are. Here, I'll even put down your workbench. You're free! Psych! Get wrecked, idiot. Alright. Now we boat. Here we go. This song is fitting. I'm in a boat. I'm in a boat. Alright, we're gonna have to turn the hitboxes on so I can grab this guy with the happy ghast. And then we're gonna move him over there. Is this actually faster than sitting there and re-rolling for sharpness? I don't know. Maybe. Let me make a fence post before I go too far, just so I can have something to put the happy gas on. Okay. Stairs. Stairs. Ladders. Ladders. Here we go. We're going up. We're going up. Up. Nope, that's not what I wanted. We're going down. These guys are so wonky. F3B. I gotta hit the... Okay, hold on. There we go. No, you do not. Get back here. Oh, no. No! Okay. Okay, we got him. We got him. Yeah. Yeah, we got him. Yep. Alright. Here we go. Oh, these guys are so slow. That's okay, we got him. He's coming with us. All right. Anyway, we gotta fly this guy back to the perimeter, which is gonna take a few minutes. Still faster than sitting there and re-rolling. I tell you, I re-rolled for sharpness 4 for so long. The other enchants didn't take too long to get, but even through all of the rolling of all of the villagers, I did not get a sharpness 4 guy, like, at all. It's awful. We're going. Still with me, man? Yep, he's still there. Oh my gosh, here we go. I know this is thrilling. Hoover asks in chat, have I mined diamond ore? Yes, I have diamond armor. I have mined diamond ore. Have I mined iron ore? Yeah, in order to mine diamond ore, I have to have mined iron. So yeah, I've mined iron ore. Yeah. Have I mined emerald ore? Yes. I mined emerald ore. Have I mined netherite? Yeah, if you look at my gear, you'll see I have netherite gear. So yeah, I've mined netherite. Yeah, I've mined every ore. This shader pack, can you mine bedrock? Yes, I can mine every block, yeah. I asked a question and deleted it. What? I didn't see that. I didn't delete anything. I'm not censoring you. If anything, it's just YouTube censoring you. Just DM me the question then, you know? We're almost there. Oh no, I didn't account for the amount of zombies that are gonna be here because we're playing at night. Okay, those are horses. We should be fine. No, I'm not gonna censor anyone. I mean, I might censor you, but I'm not this time. Ask you when I put the villager in your pocket and place him in his cubicle. I don't have the villager pocket mod. Unfortunately, this is the closest I can get. think I did it. Ah, yeah. Ah, yeah. Alright, you're gonna stay there, buddy. It'd be funny if I forgot to place water at the bottom and he just died when I did that. That'd be funny, right, guys? Follow him? If I follow him, I'm gonna be stuck down there. There's no slide. It's just a direct drop shoot to the bottom. There's no slide. It's just a direct drop to the bottom. There he is. You can see he made it. There you go. Gas, you're gonna stay there. Alright, let's go check it out. I think I can quick access this area. Whoop. Ooh, oh, oh. Right, we should be here. Yes. Excellent. All right, we did it. That was my goal. That was my goal for the stream, so we did it. We brought him over here. There we go. We have every enchant. Do I have efficiency 5? Yeah, no, I have every enchant. Is that an artificial sun? No, it's a copper bulb. Have you ever seen City of Ember? You ever read that book? Fake fan. Fake City of Ember fan. Yeah, fake City of Ember fan. Let's try, buddy. Sharpness 4 weapons. All right. We got him, folks. We got him. The rest of that I can leave. I don't care about the rest of that. Gonna move this back. Yep, there we go. Okay. And I can start, like, cleaning up in here. Mess. Ugh. I do need to get that other villager and put him somewhere. Where did he run off to? Yeah, no, this playlist is great. It's like all Gen like 3 and 4 songs, Pokemon. It's very good. I feel it. Where did that villager go? Where did he go? Oh, there you are. Alright. Yeah, you're gonna have to sit in here forever. No, come back. Stop. 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 Stop! Stop! Okay, there we go. Alright. Let me go put stuff away. Everything else will get auto-sorted in due time. Okay. Well, that was honestly, I thought that would take me longer. I don't know what else to do. I can work on the building a little bit. I could give a little tour of the Forever World. That'd probably be a good idea. Let's just give it a little tour. I'll show you some of the stuff that Hoover and I have built. Man, we got stuff everywhere right now, but that's okay. So this is a furnace. It is like it's like an instant tick furnace with observers. It's actually insanely fast and insanely crazy. I honestly am not 100% sure how it works. We followed a schematic. It uses these observers to tick the droppers to send items, and then it locks them once it sends it. So it uses redstone pulse, and then it uses like this clock here to release the items into the furnace to all be smelted, and then it again sends them back up through this dropper chain. It's kind of loud because it's like droppers spitting at observing rate. But it's insanely fast smelter. Okay, I thought I had broken it. Did I engineer it myself? No. We did like all of the building in here ourselves, like the designs of the buildings and stuff we did. I did this little contraption myself. I mean, it's really simple. This is a little redstone, or this is a little like shulker box reloader. So for example, I have like this redstone box, right? And how it works is if like, let's say I do a build and I like use a block here, I can just put it back in here and it'll recharge the box. I saw this Etho did something really similar to this, Etho's lab, and I thought it was really cool. So that is what this little thing is. It is just a place where I can like recharge my shulker boxes in my ender chest. So little backpack recharger. We got a bunch of shulker boxes here because we're working on the trading hall, which is not done. You can see we've been following a schematic that I designed in a creative test world, and we got to finish the rest of the schematic. But it looks really great. And the water here, oh, it's very nice. I got a bunch of stuff here for villager trading because this is how we generate most of our emeralds, and we don't have another feed system right now. So what I've been doing the last few days is just coming through here and trading with the librarians to get all the books, trading with the zombifying, and trading the farmers in order to get the really cheap pumpkin and melon trades, which are like one of the better ways, in my opinion, to get stuff. And then up here we have stonemasons, so we can trade them for terracotta, quartz, dripstone, which are like the 3 blocks that we would need like the most. Like, it's kind of annoying to farm like glazed terracotta and dripstone and quartz, and so this way you can get it, which is pretty nice. And I think this area looks really great. I mean, I think it's really cool. We got a villager breeder down here on this end that is currently off because there's no beds in it except for one, and this bed just toggles the light in the center. That was kind of the that is the City of Ember Sun we kind of got going on there. Building blocks there, which might change this slightly, but I like it. I think I'm just gonna maybe do like a chandelier, maybe more so than the sun is fine. I don't know. I feel like something more subtle might be fine. It's kind of large compared to the other scaling of stuff in the building, but I do like it. More stonemasons up here. I haven't unlocked these guys yet, but and then of course we need the clerics because they do redstone, and as you can tell, probably we go through a lot of redstone in this world because we got a lot of stuff. So everything here we've kind of engineered ourselves, and again, like all the building we kind of engineered, which is kind of which is very nice and very fun. Let me show you the other areas. I kind of already shown you the storage area down here, which is also a thing that we kind of designed ourselves. Not only the aesthetic with the like river above us, you can see the seagrass kind of swaying and the lily pads. But we also designed the storage system with shulker box loaders and then impulse SV item sorters and the copper golem sorters. So this system a little slow, so we got a chunk loader in the floor. That should still be working. Yes, it's still working. So this is a chunk loader. It's just keeping this area loaded. And it's letting the copper golems do their thing, more or less. So the copper golems, auto-sorting, pretty nice. Over here, we have an area that I'm probably going to expand into this area next with some farms. This is like a little minecart mining area, and we use this for auto-crafting currently. These are little auto-crafting machines that we can actually customize however we want. I think these are set up with redstone items right now. Oh, nope, they're just empty. So, oh, dang it. Dang it. I've made a mistake. Dang it. Okay, I'm fine. Yes. Little auto-crafting stations that we've got set up for different items that we can auto-craft. Yep, this is my brown colon tunnel. This is my baby. No, I really like this tunnel. You know, I got a little feedback from people that said it looked a little poopy brown. I like the brown tunnel. I get it's a little poopy brown, but I mean, I think it's a vibe. Some people said it looked like a colon. I don't know. I think it's kind of nice. So yeah, we got auto crafting stations. It's kind of like an abandoned mineshaft area. I think it's pretty nice, and then we can expand it this way. Stop ignoring you? How am I ignoring you? I'm literally showing you everything. What do you mean ignoring you? Or did you message me somewhere? Oh, you messaged me on... Okay. Hurry up. What does hurry up mean? Sorry, I have Discord, like, silenced because I'm in streamer mode or whatever. Anyway, we can expand this area that way, which we probably will at some point. But, yeah, it's a little fun area that we need to do more stuff in this area. We could fit more stuff here. Currently don't really have much here. And this area also has quick access to the storage area, which I just showed off as well. Don't have any tough, do we? Good to note. Ooh, a song from Pokemon Black and White. And then the perimeter, of course. So let's talk about the perimeter. You'll see that the storage build, we cleared out a big area for it. So we got to finish that too. We got a villager breeder here that's got to come down, actually. So I need to do that. We've got a pool of villagers over here for the iron farm. These guys also need to not exist, probably, or need to go into a holding area. I don't know what to do with these guys yet. Anyway. These were for this iron farm, which is really crazy. This is another thing we didn't really engineer. We found the Lightmatica schematics and tutorials for a lot of this stuff because designing this stuff is crazy. This iron farm is nuts, like 40k an hour. It drops the villagers down using slime blocks and wakes them up just long enough to spawn a golem. The rates for this are insane, absolutely insane. Make the holder more in the wall. Yeah, no, yeah, you're right. I can just push them back and then just keep a handful in case something tragic happens, but we shouldn't need any more right now. Insane, yeah, absolutely insane iron farm. That comes down into a auto crafter and then into a loader, and you'll just see like the amount of iron we've had just having it lift it run for a few hours. Absolutely nuts. Over there, we have a slime farm. It is very simple. It's just 2 layers, and there's usually an iron golem in the middle. The iron golem died, and I haven't put it back because we were building in this area, and this thing was always loaded. We've gotten so much slime that it's just like pointless to farming it anymore. And I come through and empty this out pretty regularly, so the amount of just passive slime it gets with the wither roses and stuff, just them jumping, being dumb like this little idiot right here. Okay, he turned. They jump on the wither roses, gets sent up, goes into this auto crafter. Yeah, nothing crazy, but very good farm. Over here we've got a moss farm. I'm sure you guys have seen these, but this one is pretty bulky, and being pretty large, we've actually had to set up a few different item catchers for it so that I can grab the moss. And then anything excess is being thrown into this auto crafter shulker box loader for bone blocks. So we're getting bone blocks here. We're getting moss. It's quite an incredible little farm. We've got it currently, I think, on just bone blocks, so it's just only making... Yeah, I think currently it's just only making bones and, like, bone meal. But it just does produce an insane amount of, like, moss and bone meal and stuff like that. So, pretty good. We also have another chud moss farm, like a smaller one. But we have a ton of moss, so we don't need any right now until we get to building some larger stuff. And then, of course... Average hostile mob farm. Look at the mobs in this. Because it is in a perimeter, the amount of mobs that spawn here are kind of nutty, right? That is one of the reasons we wanted to do a perimeter, is so that we could build farms like this that would just kind of have... the rates are actually insane. We get an insane amount of bones. You know, spider eyes. Look, I mean, string, gunpowder... with shulker box loaders. I mean, how much is that? Each one of these is like 13 or 14,000. Probably more than that. Yeah, it's about 16,000. So it's 16,000, 32,000, what, like over 40,000. 40,000 gunpowder from this thing. It is quite crazy. And we also have a wither skeleton farm. Just one of the classic ones that like uses chunk or like sphere loading in the nether roof. So that's how we're getting the beacons. If you're looking around and being like, how the heck are you getting the beacons? That's how. Look how much villager trading we've done too, because we've got emerald beacon bases for all of the beacons, because I had to set up beacons in order to do the perimeter. It makes things much faster. You can see we've also outlined the perimeter. We've got a little AFK area up here, although we don't really use it anymore. We've got a little vine farm over here, although we don't really use it. This is just a portal to the nether roof. That's all that is. So kind of a temporary thing, will eventually be moved. This is the Chud Moss Farm with Chud Iron Golem, Copper Golems. This is just like how we were getting moss and azalea and stuff. I think we've moved most of this stuff down into the system by now. But really, really easy to build moss farm that produces a great amount of moss and azalea. Pretty fun. This is where I cut down a lot of my wood for stuff. We do have the tree feller data pack. The main reason is I've cut down enough trees in my days. I'm going to turn the audio on that down a little. I've cut down enough trees in my day in Minecraft, and the tree feller is a great mechanic. So makes things nice. Makes collecting... Obviously, we can automate wood at this point with, like, tree dupers or whatever. Or, like, TNT duping and stuff. But this is still a good way to do it for now. And then this is just a tree farm where all the drops fall into water and go into a chest. That's literally all it is. It just catches the saplings. Since we have instant tree feller, it makes this process just a little bit easier. And, in fact, I might just go ahead and... No, I'll do this later. It's going to be kind of loud and annoying. We don't really have a super big need for wood right now besides aesthetical building. And with that, I think I've shown the vast majority of the farms that we have, if not all of them. A lot of little things that need to be done. For example, you can see I've started terraforming this upper area here. I don't really know what I want to do with it. But one thing that was really cool that I liked is that when we started this, obviously there's entrances to the base on the side of the perimeter that you can fly into, but there's also entrances up here that you can go down into. It not only does it give skylight to the area up down there, but it also just is a very nice little shortcut. Like this one takes me to the villager trading hall, beyond it providing light and looking great. And here is like another little way down if you don't have elytras. If you walk down through here, then you'll enter this giant cave that has like a runic structure in the center, which has been really, really fun to work on. Now, I've still got some terraforming and stuff to do in here, mostly just planting trees, I think. We've got axolotls here in the little makeshift river that's running through this place. And we've got, of course, this runic structure here in the center with the drip leaves and the lily pads. I've got to put glowberries up on the roof. or the ceiling of the cave. But I think it looks really nice. Yep, there's an axolotl right there. Just relaxolotling. And yeah, this area looks really great. It's really cool. And so there's a few different ways you can access the storage area. There's stairs back there, but there's also just this hole right here in the middle that goes up, and you can just fly through here. The ruins from above connect to this area with these lava pools, which is pretty nice. And we get the little ambiance particles with the fireflies, which is really nice too. You can see the fireflies there. Yeah, it's a very cool little area. I really like this. Really like this build. One of the favorites. I mean, doing all, you know, like we test built in creative, but obviously playing survival. So how to collect everything and build in survival. And I'm constantly adding and tweaking stuff. Like this room needs stuff, needs work. I like these pale oak saplings because you can place one and they look like dead bushes and they're not going to grow, right? Because you need 4 to grow. So they're nice little aesthetical type of bush as well. The most recent thing, obviously, Villager Trading Hall, still in the works. But yeah, that is the 4 months of the tour of 4 months on a survival world. What it looks like. Shout out to my friends helping me. Mostly my friend Hoover. Building a lot of these farms. He built like these. I mean, really, these 3 like mostly himself. I like Bush. Yeah, I do. I'm a huge fan. Huge fan. He really united America. And we gotta do something about this wall at some point. Also, this water river, you see, we like it swaps to glass, which I think is cool. But we gotta finish this. Like, it's supposed to be a waterfall. I don't know. It's gonna be a long-term kind of project up in here, but it looks pretty good. Work on the wall. I don't know what I want to do with the wall yet. I want to do something with the wall, but I don't know. Like, put a pattern in it or statues on the side. Maybe, like, there's something to be done there, and I don't know what it is yet. So I'm waiting. But you're about to go on vacation. You're gonna come back from vacation, and it's gonna be done. You're gonna be like, "Wow, JP!" Wow. You know, you're gonna make that exact noise. You're gonna be like, "Wow, JP! Wow!" I'll be like, "Yeah." Yeah. That's what you're gonna do. You're not gonna. You don't even know, bro. JB, what'd you do while I was gone? Wow! The wall! I did the wall, dude. Wow! Alright, anyway, I just wanted to stream. Life has been crazy for me, but it's gonna be crazy for the next about 5 months, and then things are gonna get chill. And when things get chill, we're gonna get back to Battlecraft and back to more Minecraft content, because I do enjoy making it as like an outlet. Wow, $3! Wow, thanks for your donation. Wow, you're single-handed me yeah, I think you've donated like $6 to me so far. You're my largest donor, dude. Oh my gosh, please just save your money. Stop donating like $3 at a time to me. Oh my gosh. Anyway, guys, I'm just gonna call it there. Just a short little stream to show you what I've been doing. I'm alive. I'm doing stuff. I'm playing games. If you're looking for more Minecraft content and you're a fan of me, check out Casey's newest video. Check out Mighty Duck and Vert's newest videos. They're making stuff still, you know, fellow Battlecraft members. Cali Builds still making videos, doing a fantastic job. Pete Port making videos. So I have friends on Battlecraft that are still doing stuff. Even if they're not doing Battlecraft, they're still making videos and stuff. So make sure you check out my friends. They're great people. Anyway, guys, I will catch you all on the next stream. Later, guys.